Hello again, welcome to another edition of Einstein Builds. In this video, I'm talking about the concept of my two-door wagon build on my 454 tubbed 70 Chevelle wagon. Hey, a lot of work goes into making those videos, so please follow my channel. Some of you who have been following me know, but here is where it gets really crazy. Back in the beginning, from 1997, and on my website www.einstyn.com, I mentioned that it was always a dream of mine to make this wagon a two-door. Chevy only made two-door wagons in 64 and 5, but I've seen many attempts at it for the 68 to 72 wagons, but never saw one that worked for me. The most common way a two-door wagon has been done to these is to graft in an El Camino door and fill in the back windows. They even made a Hot Wheels cars like this. I don't want the long blind spot. Here's what someone did with El Camino doors, but kept the long side windows. It just doesn't do it for me. These look like judge quarter windows, maybe. I didn't want the solid panel in the rear because I don't want the discomfort of driving with such a large blind spot. Plus, it leaves a very strange looking body panel to me, the way it has to blend the roof to the quarter. Here's a nice job using 68 two-door sedan doors with the window frames that keeps the post to the quarter windows. Here's a nice take on a Monte Carlo infused wagon conversion, but again, the small quarter window doesn't go well with the long wagon window. So there are a few out there, but I have not seen one done like what I'm doing. I'm going to use 68 convertible doors and quarter windows. I chose 68 because I want to keep the vent windows like the wagon had. I really like them, and I want a hard top so that when the door and quarter windows are down, there's no post. In 69, the vent windows were eliminated on hardtop cars, but the wagons had them from 68 to 72. And I want to use 68 to 72 convertible windows because the back angle of the glass better matches the front edge of the long wagon glass. These lines that I put here in red show how parallel the window edges are so that the roof pillar looks right. And so it begins. I have been looking for a good set of OEM 68 Chevelle hardtop or convertible doors for a very long time. It was the last piece in my conversion that I needed. One day around March of 25, I stumbled on a local set of doors that were good enough, and this really got me going on the conversion since I'm not getting any younger. I even stashed a good set of OEM power windows for the 68, which is a 1 year only configuration. So how cool will it be to have power windows to roll all four windows, the vent windows and the tailgate window down. And the side windows have no posts. One of my other posts talks about the power vent window conversion, so check that out. I'd already collected 3 other doors for mock-up and parts, as you can see. I have stashed away for decades body parts, 2 coupes that I cut in half for this project. When I cut these up, people were scrapping whole chevelles for 60 and 80 bucks. I had acquired so many that I couldn't store them all. So I don't want to hear about how I sacrificed all these cars and parts. This was done 30 years ago. So this is the beginning of the two-door build, and I will have more videos getting into the details. Here's a glimpse of the build to come, so stay tuned. Alright, now for the leftover part of the day. This is 68 chevelle lower side body moldings. They go about 6 inches up from the bottom edge of the door down the whole side. I'm not going to be using these, so message me if anybody needs these. Alright, more to come. Keep on rocking it.